Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am a professional and experienced holistic spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive deep and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Messages for the collective. Alright, okay, so you were coming in with the Sun card and you were coming in with the Strength card here. This is unstoppable. This is an unstoppable, how would you say that? For both you and your person. Now you take what resonates here. Okay, yes, you were coming in with Leo, but you're also coming in with Taurus and Aries. Okay. And so what I'm picking up here with those two cards, like I said, it's an unstoppable force here, guys. I know what I need to do, and I know what I need to do in order to get there. Now, this could be getting closer to your person. This is both you and your person here. But it also comes in as, I know how to nurture and grow. Yeah. My passionate endeavors, a business here. I know how to cultivate it now. I know how to make it more successful. That's what I'm picking up. And I know how to achieve that now. I didn't know how to do that in the past. Here, of course, it does involve you coming out of your comfort zone in terms of the Strength card. You are coming in with bravery here. You're coming in with willpower here, guys. Because in order to nurture or to cultivate your passionate endeavor, your business here, this is both you and your person, it does mean changing up what you're doing, but it's coming in as being more in front of people's faces, in a sense. So boom, bang, this is me, this is what I do, this is how I'm going to be successful, in a sense here, guys. That's what I get with both those cards. But this unstoppable force, what it's coming in as, is actually you here, and it's coming in as your internal compass, your inner knowing here. It's a spark here, guys. It's some kind of ignition here, full throttle, when you're coming in with the Sun card, because of the child that's riding the horse here, guys. All right, or the inner child, in a sense here. Completely, well, that inner child riding that horse, that's really happy, and you do, once you learn how to ride a horse, yeah, of course, here, guys, and you just don't want to get off. You can spend your whole days and every other day after that just riding your horse. However, what your reading is talking about here is that what you are doing does make you happy here, okay, but it's coming in as, it's like, how do I hold on to that passion and that desire here, and how can I build from that passion and that desire? Yeah, what I'm doing here, let's say you're baking cakes here, guys, and you're the best damn baker, okay. You bake the best cakes in the community, in your town. Everybody knows your cakes here. But and it also comes in as, now I know how to build it to be more successful. Now I know how to cultivate it and to nurture it and to care for it here, because it's going to come from me. That's what I get with the Sun card here. See, it comes in as, it's like I've connected the dots. You've connected the dots. Your person's connected the dots here. Okay, it's being illuminated to you what you need to do here, coming in with the Sun card. Now what it can talk about there is that you've always kind of had certain ideas, you just didn't know, or you needed to figure out what those ideas were, or how you could make those ideas here, guys, a bit more cohesive, how you could comprehend those ideas here. I hope you're getting what I'm talking about here. And this is where you learn to connect the dots. And what I get here in your reading is that you're slowly connecting the dots, and by connecting those dots for both you and your person, it's igniting some kind, it ignites your passion. It's like, oh, now I really want to do this. Man, I really know where I'm going with this. It's like an idea here, guys. You don't have the Chariot card as yet, okay? But it's coming in that way here. Oh, now I know how to take the action. Wisdom to take the correct action. Now I know what I need to do. But it also comes in as, but I need to be confident in what I'm doing. I need that self-confidence here in myself. Here, guys, like I always talk about with the Sun card, and this could be both you and your person. Now I need to have that confidence in myself that I can do this, or I need to follow this through. And by doing that, you will gain the confidence here, guys, is what it's talking about here in your reading. Okay, so it can come in as being recognized for what you do here, guys. So taking it out of a past way, that you were recognized, I hope you catch me there, and taking it into a more, into a newer way in which you could be recognized here, guys. It's how it's coming in here in your reading. Yeah, of course, you do have patterns and habits in these two cards here, because that pattern and habit is that that's self-worth and self-confidence, but it's also coming in as trying to figure things out. Yeah, and it can come in as only seeing it one way here, guys, and not seeing the bigger picture. Oh yeah, it's going to take bravery here in your reading, coming in with the Strength card here, because it does involve you coming right out of your comfort zone in a sense here, guys, because it has to change in a sense what you're doing. And this is all part of this cultivating, this nurture here in terms of yourself, as well as what you were trying to build here. Your stability here. See, this is coming in as what you're doing, making it more solid, turning it into a foundation here, a solid foundation, and being stable. It comes in that way. All right, guys? Yeah. What you need to do in order to get to where you need to be. But it's not about thinking big and flash here. It is coming in as keeping it real here, not going too far out here, guys. It's coming in that way in terms of your stability, in terms of building your foundation, where you're not going to go too far and then you're not going to follow through with it because it gets hard to do. Here it's talking about, here in your reading, nurture and cultivate. That's what I'm getting. Because you mean serious business here, guys. That's what those two cards are saying. This is serious business now. Now you have to do it. Spark. The spark is here to take the action, coming in with the Sun card. It is coming in as inner happiness here, guys. Following that through. Taking the action to better oneself. Exactly what I was talking about here, guys. All right, I'm going to carry on here, guys. All right. Okay, so you were coming in with the Seven of Cups. You have the Nine of Swords. And you're coming in with the Page of Pentacles here in your reading. These three cards can represent more than one person. Okay, really depends on where you're at this point in time. This could represent people you were dealing with here. It definitely comes in as your person, all right? And there are elements here where it can also involve you, all right? So in terms of the obstacle and the challenge here, this is really big, these three cards. So there is more than one way in which I can break these cards down for you today, okay? Now, one way in which I can break these cards down, and this is quite serious, like I said, it's the Nine of Swords. Now, what the Nine of Swords is coming in as is not wanting to leave the house, not wanting to walk out the front door here. It can come in that way. And what it can talk about there is, here, guys, is anxious, being anxious. Here you are coming in with, I want to say, depression here when you come in with the Nine of Swords. The only reason why I'm coming in that way is because of the Seven of Cups here, guys. See, what the Seven of Cups is talking about here is creating illusions with yourself here, or it's going to be somebody that you know where people are talking here. It's coming in with mental health and well-being here, guys. Yeah. Where you think people are laughing at you, you think people are talking about you here, coming in with the Seven of Cups, where that illusion being deluded here, but it's coming in as you make it bigger than what it is. This person makes it bigger than what it truly is here, guys. Hence why they struggle to come out of their door, that front door. That's what it's talking about here. To even walk out, to even show up, to go to the shop here, just to go to friends or family. Here in your reading, this person is closed, is what it talks about, and very, very fearful here. And they don't know how to come out of it here. That's what I'm getting. And this is an obstacle and a challenge here. That is one way in which I can look at it. And I just wanted to touch on that here, guys, because these cards, it's the Nine of Swords. And it isn't something that I want to ignore and kind of fluff over it in a sense here in your reading. Now, another way in which I can see these cards and break it down here, guys, what it's coming in as is your person saw you as an option, okay? They saw you as an option here, and that now does your person's head in. Because now they see themselves as an option coming in as a Page of Pentacles, where they struggle here, guys, to show up, to come towards you here, to even reach out, is what it's talking about. Because with the Nine of Swords, what it talks about there in your reading is that they know that it's up to you, the viewer, whether or not you're going to accept this person or even acknowledge this person. And they are fearful of that. Fearful, they are stressed and very, very overwhelmed by that. And of course, this person is nervous and this person is anxious here. So they too are creating ideas here in their head as to how you the viewer, are going to treat them. And in a sense here, guys, the fear to walk outside their front door, what that could mean for your person is the fear to come towards you. And you could understand why, because of how I came in with the Sun card and the Strength card here. Yeah. See, you've had major, well, you've gone through major breakthroughs here, guys, where you've pushed past barriers, blockages here. These are your own barriers and blockages here, guys. This isn't anything to do with your environment here. You have faced adversity here. That's how these cards are coming in, the Sun card. See, what it talks about there is that is exactly how your person sees you. And that's what I'm picking up with these cards here. See, you have options, is what it talks about. Now, when I spoke about for yourself, when I spoke about now you know what to do in order to get to where you want to be, in terms of yourself here, guys, what it talks about there is that with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords, you didn't know where the end point was. You didn't know how to get to where you needed to go here. Now, coming in with the Page of Pentacles, you know now, you know what you need to do here. That's what I'm getting. And you're ready to take the action. See, with the Nine of Swords, it comes in as, what is it that I'm not doing? What do I need to do? How am I going to change this? All right, guys, how can I make this better? But having to push past that. And in order to push past that, guys, that kind of mindset, stuck mentality meant, here in your reading, walking out your front door. And I'm not saying that's what everybody needs to do. All right, guys, because everybody is their own, they're dealing with their own stuff. Okay? Now, if you were stuck in the Nine of Swords, I would like you to check out, all right, guys, just check out the New Earth Community website. And in there you will find other readers, okay? And that would be able to help you with your anxiety, being nervous here, and even depression or bipolar in a sense here. Guys, I just want to make sure. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. Now, you were coming in with the Nine of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords. And you also have the Chariot. Here's the Chariot here, guys. All right, it is coming in as Cancer, but it also comes in as Aries, as Mars is in Cancer. All right, the Sun is in Aries, and it is moving into Taurus. Okay, which is why I said what I said. However, let's keep going here, guys. So you were coming in, well, so you're the Nine of Cups. You're coming in as the Nine of Cups. If you're coming in with the Sun card and the Strength card here, it talks about happiness, yeah? I spoke about it here, guys, in the beginning. I spoke about being happy with what you were doing. Your person does see you that way. They see you as being happy. But you're happy without them is what it talks about here in your reading. And you do have options. This is what they're seeing. This is what they think here. Now, your person's probably got options too here. Okay? but it comes in as there's regret. There is the regret about that. But, you know, with this Knight of Swords coming in here, potentially here in your reading, what I get there with the Knight of Swords is, how did you get there? How did you do that? Here. It comes in as, it's the way in which your person is feeling here and thinking. You're, of course, about you, but more importantly about themselves is what I'm getting. See, potentially here in your reading, you're serious about your life here, and your person knows it here. But coming in with the Knight of Swords, what I'm picking up there in your reading is that for your person, I get here in your reading, they do keep tabs on you in a sense here, guys. All right, but it's the way in which this person learns here, the way in which this person internalizes what they are learning here. You're coming in with, yeah, of course, quick thinker here in your reading, but it also comes in as, well, what I'm getting here in your reading is that this person still needs more to learn here, and they are definitely learning from you. But what it talks about there in your reading is they don't like what they're learning, to be quite honest here, because seeing you do the things that you love to do, seeing you build here, it's like seeing you add up, change up here, level up here in your reading. Your person doesn't know here how to communicate to you anymore here, guys. Is that the right way to say it? See, this Knight of Swords just doesn't have to be your person. This could be other people that have been watching you as well here. You know, what it also talks about here in your reading is that it actually shows your person, and it also shows others here that they too have an opportunity to make a choice, to choose themselves here, to choose happiness. And it's all coming about by watching what you're doing is what I'm getting here, because this person is coming in with the Chariot card here in your reading. Yeah. Because you're consistent in what you do, and you fully commit to you and what you are building here. And coming in with the Knight of Swords, this person knows it. There is regret here in your reading, and the regret is the past. Here, the Seven of Cups, the way in which this person treated you in the past here. Because what it talks about here in your reading is that this person actually loves you. But coming in with the Knight of Swords here in your reading is they don't know how to communicate that to you. See, what I get with the Knight of Swords, it kind of comes in as, well, then I need all of this stuff. I need to look a certain way. I need to act a certain way. I need to speak a certain way here. But when you're coming in the way that you are here, guys, the best way to come towards you is to be open and honest. That's what I'm picking up here, guys, to be open and honest about your feelings, the way that you're thinking here, so that you do take the correct action. Your person or other people here in your reading? Let's see what the advice is for you, guys? See, they know that you're the Nine of Cups. They know that you're happy here. Your person just has to watch you here, guys. It's coming in that way. They just have to watch you to know that you're happy and what you're doing and how you live your life here. One more. See, what it comes in as is your person is just thinking of the worst scenarios. That's what I'm picking up. All right, let's go. Advice. So you have the Five of Pentacles here in your reading. Well, the Five of Pentacles can be seen as breadcrumbing. It can be seen as ghosting here in your reading. All right. But what it can also talk about in terms of the Five of Pentacles is starting from the beginning, starting over, starting from scratch here. It's kind of coming in that way here in your reading. Let me see if I can pick up another one. That was coming out. See, that comes in as a void here, guys. Yeah, an emptiness here. There's a choice that your person has to make. I think you've already made your choice here. I see the Five of Pentacles is coming in as your person. Man, there's a lot that your person is working on here, guys. Now let me just 16, hang on, 17. I think you got more than one person on you. I think you got more than a lot of other people here. There's a lot of people watching you at this point in time here, guys. It's almost coming in as you're a pattern and a habit. All right. Book an image reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. If you want to learn how to fill the void here, okay, and stop ignoring your own feelings, your own negative attachments here, guys. All right, negative patterns of thinking, toxic patterns of behaving here, guys, and how it's become a part of your everyday life. Like I said, book an image reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. Now I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later, eh? All right, bye.